Well, hello everybody, it's Hex here. I'm back already. And today what we're going to be doing is last episode we were, words are not coming out of mouth. Words not coming out of mouth. Ah! What the heck was I trying to say? So last episode we, I gave you guys a poll, and we talked about like some possible things to put in this area, like seagrass farms or carrot farms, or maybe like some decorations. And to my surprise, you guys chose the chicken pooping chicken farm. And I'm actually glad you chose that because I think that it's kind of the best fit for this area. So it's kind of, you guys were thinking along the same lines as me. So that's cool. So this whole polling thing is probably going to work out pretty well. And yeah, so I was honestly quite surprised that you guys picked that. I thought for sure that we'd probably pick the kelp farm or maybe the decorations or something, but yeah, so that's what came out. Now, this is like one day after that video came out, so if you voted like after this and you're like, but like the other one won, so like, this is one vote, and so far like the chicken pooping chicken farm, I think there was a total of 7 votes and the chicken pooping chicken farm got like 3 of those, so it won. So hopefully, like as my series and my channel grows, like we'll get more votes on the polls, so it's a little bit more a representation of everybody who's watching. But you know, if you didn't vote and you don't like the fact that I'm doing a chicken pooping chicken farm, then that is just too bad because you should have voted. So anyway, here we go. All right, so I've kind of laid out a couple of markers for where this chicken farm is going to go. I'm actually going to make my chicken face out that way because, you know, I think he should have a nice view. So that's kind of the best view in this area. So our chicken's going to look that way. And then I was also thinking like we'll kind of see how it looks, but because I kind of got like this, you know, sci-fi, more futuristic, or even, let's just say, at least modern looking kind of thing going on, what I'm thinking about doing is enclosing the chicken in some sort of a glass building so that you can still clearly see through and see that, yes, there's a chicken in there, but also like see that like, oh, he's inside of some sort of factory. So it doesn't look so out of place in our area here. Okay. So let's go ahead and build this thing. I've got a lot of stuff here, and I just realized I have the concrete powder, not the concrete. So I'm going to have to convert that into concrete and not concrete powder because I can't really use a water bucket out here because I'm afraid that I will ruin these things. Or maybe I don't care about that because it's going to be in a building and I'll probably change the floor out anyway. Yeah. Okay, maybe we are all right. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so right here, and then 1, 2, and 3. So basically our first block is going to go there, and our second block there. And then we're going to go like this. And let's see, that's 1, 2, 3. All right, so 1 there. Okay, so then we're going to place this, and this is going to be the chicken's feet, okay? So there we go. You can kind of see the feet taking shape, and up 1, and up 2 like that. Hopefully I have a water bucket on me. I have a bucket, but it's not full of water. I need to go get some water. I'll be right back. Okay, I've got the water. Yeah, so you guys know, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that like me being prepared is probably about as likely as a giant chicken pooping chicken existing. No, but seriously, like if I was prepared like in one of these episodes, you should probably go out, buy a bunch of canned food and dig a hole because the world is coming to an end because that's probably what it would take for me to actually be prepared to do something. Okay, cool. All right, I didn't even have to worry about that. So that's good. All right, so we have our chicken feet. Now we have to build the chicken body part. So I'm pretty much going to build the flat part first, I think. That way I can put the mechanism of the actual chicken farm inside of it without having to like have trouble with any... Is this concrete powder too? Oh, you're kidding me. Now, see, that should... I'll be back. Well, we're back. I've got the concrete now. Turns out I had some in my inventory. I just simply didn't get it out. Classic Hex. Classic Hex. Okay, up we go. There we are. All right, and so here we go. So what? Oh my goodness. I was like really trying to be prepared for this episode so it goes smoothly. It's not going smoothly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's good. Okay, then we need to do 3 blocks behind here. If I have this right. Now like that. Okay. There we go. And then that there. And then right here is going to be the hole from which the baby chickens shall be pooped. Such a funny thing. Okay. And then we're going to build the rest of this. So then the rest of this we have to come out, let's see, 1, 2, 3. So I have to go 5 more. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's going to be the platform upon which I shall put the redstone. All right, cool. All right, there we go. Go. Okay, cool. Next, let's see. We need to get our dispenser right here. So guys, I don't think I even mentioned this at the beginning of the video. So what I'm doing right now is I'm actually doing a different format for my World of Hex videos. I've kind of noticed that I make a lot of progress in a single video, but then like the videos aren't released until like, you know, like a couple weeks, maybe even a month, I think it's been. Hang on, let me count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. And then like, you know, I'm thinking that like maybe people would be more excited to see them if they came out more frequently. So I'm really not wanting to put a schedule on myself because I work a full-time job and it's difficult sometimes like to have like a schedule like, yes, all videos will always come out on such and such a day. I tried doing that and it's like I failed right away. So I'm kind of thinking that that's not going to be good for me to do it that way, but my goal is to do less in each video, but have like a format where, you know, I'm doing a little bit more talking and doing stuff like I'm doing right now. And you guys are kind of watching me build while I, you know, chat with you and talk about stuff like what I'm doing on. Anyway, you know, just like basically so the videos are shorter and there's less progress, but more frequent. So I'm hoping that that's going to work out. All right. So what I'm doing here is I'm building a comparator clock so that whenever these chickens go into these hoppers, that then they will come out, or the eggs will get dispensed into this thing, and then the eggs will come into this thing from the hoppers, and then this comparator clock will activate. So like if I drop something dumb in there, like, I don't know, it's dumb. I don't really have anything dumb in my inventory. The glass, I don't need the glass, right? There we go. Okay, so you'll see that like basically this comparator is detecting that something's in there, then it's putting out a signal here, but then this is also activating the comparator here because it's basically comparing these two outputs, and then it creates a clock until this thing turns off. So it's kind of cool, kind of cool. All right, let's see. So now that is set. My biggest worry here is the fact that I don't have many eggs. I have 6 eggs. 6, that's it. So I'm hoping that out of 6 eggs, we can get at least 1 chicken so that I can get some more eggs and be able to start this farm. So what I'm going to do is enclose this right here. So basically I'm going to have 3 stalls for chickens. So one's going to be there, and then one's going to be there, and one's going to be there. So the blocks are going to go around like, not like that. The blocks are going to be there, there, and there. Yeah, see it? Just shot that out. Hey, I'll take that. Thanks. That way, when the chickens come out, that they will hopefully produce some eggs. But what I want to do is be able to collect the eggs and not have them break right away so that I can break them in here. So what that's going to mean is I need to somehow disable the clock here. So I think I'm just going to get rid of this block. That'd probably be the easiest way to do it because I have tons of white concrete on me, and I can just disable that block until I'm actually ready to put the chickens in. All right. So the total height of this thing needs to be 4 blocks. So 1, 2, and then I can go like this, 3. And then there will be an enclosure on the top of that. Okay. Very cool. And I originally brought along 1 piece of carpet thinking that that would be enough, but I forgot that I had 3 stalls. And then when I checked my original design, I was incorrect. So I can't tell you how many times I start a project and I'm like, oh, I need like 12 more things. So yeah, the world is safe. The world is safe. Okay. Very good. Okay, here's an egg. So 1. Nope. 2. We got 1. Sweet. 3. We have 2. Oh my gosh, you guys, you don't know how good this is. 4. 5. And oh, 1 more. Sweet. I'm so excited. So when those guys grow up, hopefully they're going to give us some eggs. I'm going to build the rest of this farm around this, but still allow myself to have access to there and to this upper portion. So I think I'm going to be good, like good there. All right, so I filled in the body of this thing, and I still have access to our little chickens, and I can still look down there, but I filled in the body. It's time to build the wings, and something kind of happened to me that was a little bit freaky. I chipped my tooth. So somehow between the 2 clips there, I chipped my tooth on some pasta. I had some dried pasta, and I just took a bite of it, as sometimes I do, and chipped my tooth. So word of the wise, kids, cook the pasta. Cook your pasta. Word to the wise. All right. Fortunately, it's not hurting too bad, but I did call the dentist to see if I could get in tomorrow. And I left a message. So that's what's going on with that, in case you were wondering, in case you were concerned about the status of my tooth. There we go. Okay, cool. So yeah, we got that. And I'm really happy that we got so many chickens out of 6 eggs. That's pretty lucky, I think. I don't really know what the percentage is on the eggs having a chicken, but we got like 50% there. So I think that's beyond what it's supposed to be. All right. Next, we got to build the head. So we have 1, it's 3 wide. So what's the center of this thing? I think that's the center. So that's going to be the head. Okay, but before I get too crazy, got to go like that and like that. Yeah, and then it has to come out by, wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, it has to come out by 2 blocks here. So, you know what's weird? On the Mac, like when I'm sneaking like this, so like I'm in sneak mode like this, I can't scroll. Like I'm moving my mouse wheel. Can you hear that? Maybe. But anyways, I'm moving my mouse wheel right now and it won't scroll. But then when right, it's like, it's a bug. So I submitted that bug actually, and so far I've heard nothing. I thought it said that Grum was working on it. So if you guys know your Mojangsters, Grum he was like working on the redstone stuff for a while or something. I don't know. Maybe I don't know my Mojangsters. And then, yeah, so my mouse wheel doesn't work. That's kind of funny. And here we go. All right, so, oh, I forgot 2 things. I need black concrete for the eyes. Ah, rats. Rats. Okay, I'm just going to leave it open so he's just going to not have eyes. He's going to be kind of a spooky bit of a chicken here at first. There we go. So 1 eye goes there and the other eye goes right there. So we're just going to do that. Okay. I think that's good. And then we just need to come down like right below the eyes and build the beak. I feel like I don't have this right. Let me look at it from the side here real quick. Okay, so we've got, no, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That is correct. I think I was going to say that's correct, and it came out right. Ooh, man. I am not so good at the talking. Actually, I've been trying to work on my enunciation of words, like just in general, because I know that I tend to mumble a bit. And so, oh, shoot, I need to do this concrete powder again. Well, let's put the terracotta on the bottom, because basically the chicken's face, or the chicken's beak is like 2 different colors. And so, yeah, so I did the yellow terracotta on the bottom, and on the top we do the here, we'll just do this. We're gonna do yellow concrete. So then it kind of gets the two-tone. So yellow terracotta on the bottom, yellow concrete on the top, but then that means we need to turn this into concrete, not concrete powder. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that looks okay. He's kind of eyeless. It's devil chicken. All right, but you can start to see the chicken take form, can't you? It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. I like Mr. Chicken now. All right, now we got to go down. Okay, this is like the slowest way to get down off of anything in Minecraft. I suppose I could have used obsidian, but that was definitely not fast. Okay. All right, cool. So I think that the body of our chicken is done, and the head of our chicken is mostly done. And yeah, let's take a look. Yep. That's right. Okay, so he needs one thing that I have right here. Get that out of our inventory. This like seriously makes the entire chicken. Are you ready? Boop. See what I mean? That one block, if it's not there, the chicken doesn't look right. And then you put that one red block there and it's like, oh, it's a chicken. Pretty wild, huh? Wait, doesn't it have like a butt of some sort? Like a feathery little butt? I feel like it has a feather butt. Huh. Interesting. I'm going to have to look at that in my creative world because I don't think I can see a chicken. Maybe they don't have a feather butt. Huh. Am I tripping right now thinking that the chickens have a butt? I don't know. Anyways, I need to go get some black concrete for those eyes, and then I'm gonna check out this butt problem, and we'll be back. Okay, I'm back, and it turns out that a chicken does not have a feathery butt. I looked at the regular Minecraft chickens and my original chicken pooping chicken farm on my tutorial land, and yeah, it does not have a feathery butt. So for some reason that looked weird to me, but they don't have that. So we need to take care of the eyes of this guy, and he will be alive. Well, not really. So, not even in any sort of sense. But here he goes. There's one eyeball and the other one. Oh, now yeah, look at that. Yep, that's a chicken. We have a chicken here. For some reason, I'm like out of like all sorts of blocks. Like I don't have any good block to like walk around with. Maybe... Here, well, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. All right, white concrete. We need, what am I doing? Okay, acacia wood. There we go. All right, so we're going to take some acacia wood, and we're going to pillar over this way. Maybe just that way is fine. Okay, there, I just want to be able to get to this area here. And yep, they're not even close to grown up yet. All right, so while we wait for those guys to grow up, what I was going to do is build a building around this, and it might actually end up being a pretty large building because he's kind of a big chicken. So, you big dumb chicken. I don't know why that's funny to me. Yeah. Guys, what's wrong with me? I think I'm nuts. I think I might be nuts. Well, you kind of have to be nuts to be like a Minecraft YouTuber. Like, who does that? Who does that? Okay, so I want to have a good amount of area to build this thing, but I want to be able to walk around it. So what if we like move this over and we're just like the ideal spot for like this building, I'm thinking would be like at least 3 blocks beyond the edge of the chicken. Right? So like 1, 2, and 3, but that takes us into this wall right here, which I'm not super happy about. So maybe we just need to build the wall here and be okay with it. 1, 2, 3, like that. And then let's see, where's his nose end up? His beak. So right there. So we got 1, 2, 3, and then that would make it right here. Yeah, so I think that what I'm going to do is build it like there. And then there, maybe? So there's 2 blocks around it. There we go. Okay, I think that'll work. I don't like completely love that, but I think it's gonna be the right size. Okay. So then we're gonna just make a perimeter around this thing like this. Okay, and then where would 4 blocks behind its butt be? 1, 2, 3. And then, well, maybe we should go a little farther on the back because we can. So maybe here. What do we think about that? And then my thought was I could just kind of let the chickens like roam around in here and then just come and kill them whenever I want to. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm gonna have to use the powder now. Okay, so how far away from his foot was that? That was 4, so I gotta go 4 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that puts me on the edge here, but this is obviously unfinished, so I can kind of, you know, play around with that. And then it looks like I put a wall right there, so it looks like I meant to have this grass kind of come up over here. So that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Hey, stop that. Okay. Stop that. Stop that. Oh, it's got carpet there. That's what's going on. It's like, why won't it go down? Rah! Rah! Hex is angry. Rah! There we go. Okay, cool. So then, yeah, that looks good. All right, and then we just have to come up with like some sort of a floor in this area. Well, people do that later. Right now, let's see. How did I build this one? So this one here has... Oh, I used some glass panes. That might be helpful. So it's in 2s, and then I have this right here. But I want to do more than that, so you can see like the entire chicken sitting in there. Yeah. Do we just want to leave him like that and not? No, we need to build a building around him. Yeah, we're gonna build a building around him. I've decided that. So we need to go up a ways. And maybe that's high enough. Okay. Gosh, that's a lot of glass though. Okay, you guys. Well, let's just say that I kind of don't like the whole... yeah, it's just, you can't really see the chicken, right? I mean, it's just turning into like a big square, ugly building. So I think what I'm going to do, and I've got another idea, instead of building this giant cube around it, what I'm going to do is just build it so that it's like a fence, essentially. So I was just thinking about the chicken AI as I said that. So let's see. So if I go like this, and I just build it up this tall, and kind of do a white concrete border with like glass around it, I think the trouble with that is that the chickens will be able to hop up here and just hop right over the fence. So I would have to go up at least 2 blocks all the way around this chicken to make it work like that. And I'm not so sure that I like that. Or we could... Good, I'm using my Silk Touch pick. I was like, am I using Silk Touch? We could take the stone slabs and set those on top of that like this, so that it's this low thing like that, and then the chickens would be able to jump up here, but they wouldn't be able to, like, so they wouldn't be able to get up over it. Okay. They would fit in here, but they wouldn't be able to go like on top. Yeah, I think I like that actually. I think that might look good. It's definitely gonna look better than this because it's just like too much, you know? It's like just, well, I mean, I can't like break it up with cool stuff like these like dark gray like panels, and you know, like on this one, I mean, this is a pretty big building, but I can't break that building's like profile up with stuff like this because then that would block the chicken. And so I think that the way to go is to go, let's see the whole chicken and be able to yeah, be able to see the whole chicken and then just have like a low fence all the way around it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to tear all this out and I'm going to build that. In fact, I can just build the fence and then I'll tear the rest of this out. And then we'll see, right? So then like if I decide to go, I'm pretty sure that I don't want the cube all the way around. Okay, so what I like to do with oh man, I'm running out of the white or the light blue because the rest of my stuff is all like alternating the light blue with the regular blue like this. Yeah, I just know that that's going to look better. Okay, so tell you what, I'm going to then tear out all of that, and then hopefully that will give me enough of the light blue panes so that I can go all the way around. All right, I think that looks really good. I took all the stuff, you can see what I did. I don't need to recap it, but look at this. Yeah, I think this looks really, really nice. I'm pretty darn pleased with it. Yeah, I think that what I'm going to do actually is... Oh, is that going to mess up my pattern? You know what? I don't care. No, it's not going to mess up the pattern. Okay, I'm going to take these out and have it like that. I think that looks better. I like the corners, but I don't like this thing. Get out of there. All right. There we go. Okay, cool. So the next question, and this is literally the next question, is... like the poll question, you know, like you guys get to vote and stuff and tell me what to build next. So the question that I want to have up on the screen right now is, what should I do with this ground? Should I leave it as grass? Should I put like, leave it as the way it is, but add like some muddy spots? So like it would have like some brown concrete and also maybe some dirt and podzol and stuff, as though maybe the chickens have trampled it over time. Or should I make it entirely out of like, I'm thinking something gray, so probably a combination of these slabs and stuff with some sea lanterns in the floor. So you guys get to vote. Go ahead and vote right now. Okay. It shall be decided what I'm going to do. And then I'm kind of thinking about this whole voting thing. Like, I don't know how long I'm going to do it. I do really enjoy it. I love giving control over to you guys. But then also it's kind of like, you know, I'm going to be working in the deserted city soon. And it's like, I couldn't think of something to have you vote on over there. You know what I mean? So like, I'm not sure if the things that I want you to vote on are like cool or not. Does that make sense? So like, is it like, who cares about the floor of the chicken? But maybe you guys care. So we're going to try that one. It's going to be kind of a less consequential one than having a giant chicken in my base, which kind of looks so funny. Oh, yes, he looks really funny. I am kind of regretting having him looking out, but then, you know, when you come from this way, it like makes total sense to have that chicken facing out. And then also if you were to come through that, which is supposed to be like my main entrance, you would have like a nice side view of the chicken at some point. And so, yeah, the only thing is that when I'm coming down this way, basically I'm looking at a giant white chicken butt. So I'm definitely going to have to plant some, you know, like maybe one of those big trees right here, the big puff trees, so that it kind of hides his bottom from my, you know, daily path down this way. So I'm not constantly looking at a chicken butt, but I know, I said butt twice. That was funny. Okay, yeah, so that's that. Anyways, so I'm going to put the vote as, like, what am I doing with this floor? Of course, it's already done. But I don't know what I'm going to have you guys be voting on in the future. I might also have you vote on, like, what do you want to see me do next kind of things. But that's not going to be in this episode. Because I want to work on the deserted city for a while. Because I just want to finish it. You know what I mean? It's like, I worked on that thing for so long, and it's not done yet. And I have some really good ideas of how to decorate, or what I want to do for decorations in there. So yeah, anyways, I am rambling on and on. Well, guys, that's all we got time for today. I appreciate that you watched this little video. Let me know if you like the, you know, the sort of shorter format. It's not actually shorter, but you know what I mean. The different format where I do less in the video, but it comes out maybe a little bit more frequently. So let me know how you like that. Anyways, yeah, so don't forget to subscribe or like or share if you're really liking the videos and stuff. But more importantly, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and God bless.